All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Chak, Wadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do rule well. And salutations and blessings to Akim that are pushing his word with truth, sincerity, and charity, and risk your lives to do so. And today I want to get into this quick lesson, and I'm going to title it, Lies Only Last for So Long. And this is speaking on the situation that's going on with this guy who calls himself Brother Polite. Now, what he did for years, all right, is lie on the apostles, lie on the Great Millstone as a whole. All right, call us grapists. Say that we was touching little girls, little children, so on and so forth, which it was all a lie. Okay, it was all a lie. You can't find any records of any members of Great Millstone doing anything like that. He's just slandering and trying to put ill words on our name, okay, and taint our representation, which is serving Yahweh Shem Shai, which is ultimately what that was all about. But the Lord turned the tables on him, and it's come out that he's actually a pedophile. He's actually someone touching little girls, and even worse, a girl that is his stepdaughter. Okay, the woman that he was dealing with, daughter, right? Touching on her, making her drink liquor, so on and so forth, man. But this is what happens when you spew lies on the righteous, those that are serving Yahweh Shem Shai. At the end of the day, the Lord is going to get you in one way or another, whether he takes your life or whether he ruins your representation, okay, and ruins your life, because now that guy's life is ruined. Yeah, he got 7 years in prison. He went to court, man, and they, the judge gave him the judgment of 7 years in prison. Okay, and I think it was like 10 years of parole or something like that. But his life is over with, man, because Babylon is done. He ain't getting out no time soon. So this is what happens when you speak against the righteous. So any further ado, I'm jumping to it. This is Proverbs 12 and verse 19. The lip of truth shall be established forever, but a lying tongue is but for a moment. So it is but for a moment. Those lies that he spewed and put on the Great Millstone, saying that our apostles and elders were touching little girls and all that, which is nothing but a lie, nothing but slander. And I would hear that all the time when I first came to the truth. This dude saying shit like that, man, making videos and debating the apostles out in New York. I'm like, man, this dude is just nothing but a word twister. Because we'll bring out, the apostles will bring out the law on grape. Bring out the law on grape, and he just twisted and just make it seem like the apostles was touching on little girls or snatching up little girls, and none of that shit was going on. Okay. But a lying tongue is but for a moment. It is only for a moment, man. Because the truth is gonna come out. The truth is gonna stand at the end of the day. It says that truth shall be established forever. The truth eventually is gonna come to the top because it's the truth. Okay, so let me get this. Galatians 6 and verse 7. Be not deceived. Yahweh is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So he sowed lies. He sowed deceit. So guess what? It came back to him. Okay, everything that he sowed came back to him, and those lies only last for so long. And now the Lord put you in the trick bag. Had you touching little girls and shit, man. And now here it is that this dude is in prison. And he's going to be destroyed by Yahweh Shem Shai ultimately. This is just the the tip of the iceberg. Because a lot more plagues, a lot more death, a lot more destruction is about to come to this place. And he is going to partake in that. So, let me get this. Because you're ultimately breaking the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shema Shai. And the wages of sin is death. And this dude is a blatant sinner. Okay? He also shot the scriptures up. Shot up the scriptures and made jokes about it, mocked the Lord. But it said that Yahweh is not mocked. You thinking that you mocking the Lord, man, but and the Lord is going to get your ass at the end of the day. You don't escape his judgment. You don't do something wicked, just directly against Yahweh Shem Hawashai and think that none is going to happen to you. This is Exodus 20:16. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. And that's what he did. So like he bear false witness against us. False witness against the apostles and elders of the great millstone, man. Said that we was doing this, doing that. You can't find any records of those things happening, but we can find records of you doing these things. You know? Lies only last for so long, man. Eventually it's gonna come back to bite you in the ass, and that's something that the Lord hates, is a lying tongue, someone who spreads deceit. This is Proverbs 6:17. Hey, these niggas ain't nothing but chocolate covered Edomites, like the Elder Karab say. You niggas just like Esau, man. Hey, you love lies. You love to spread lies. You love to destroy lives. Okay, because that's what a lie does. A lie destroys someone's life. This is Proverbs 6:16. These 6 things doth Yahweh hate, yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue. So this is something that the Lord hates. Someone that has a lying tongue. Someone that's spreading misinformation, bearing false witness. Because as I said, that can get someone's life taken. Okay, you saying that we are pedophiles, this and the third. We could have been, searched out by Esau. Lies could have been thrown on our names, man. We could have been thrown in prison, so on and so forth. Even though, it ain't no evidence behind it. But you're dealing with the damn devil, man. But that's what a lie would do. It says, in hands that shed innocent blood, and heart that devises wicked imaginations, and that's what he did as well. He imagined to destroy the great millstone. He imagined to get our lives destroyed, our lives taken away. Even had so-called Crips and Bloods, trying to come up and harm the camp, man. Even had brothers get jumped on. I heard of accounts of that as well. So this dude got a lot of wickedness to pay for it, and he is gonna pay for it, just slowly but surely. Yahweh is not mocked. What a man soweth, that shall he reap. You sowed wickedness, you sowed lies, you sowed harm against the prophets. So now you're gonna reap those same exact things, man. It says, feet that are swift and running to mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discourse among brethren. Okay, so that's this dude all day, man. Spreading lies and bearing false witness on the elders and apostles. Brothers ain't doing none of that. Ain't even thinking about doing none of that shit. Right? We understand what condition we in this kingdom, man. So this is Proverbs 19 and 9. It says, a false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall perish. So this dude is not unpunished. He ain't go unpunished. He in prison right now, man, locked up. Locked up, man. And then God knows what's gonna befall him in there. Cause them guys ain't dealing with, no motherfucker touching on no little kids, little girls and shit. They get dudes like that up in jail, and he go get gat for what he said. All the lies, the discourse. Okay, a false witness shall not be unpunished. It says, and he that speaketh lies shall perish. So you're ultimately gonna be destroyed by Yahweh Shema Shai as well. That's the ultimate judgment that's coming. Total annihilation from the Lord, man. And have a way he's gonna do it, but he's gonna do it in a drastic and destructive fashion. So let me get this. Because these people really think that, they just speaking against us, talking down on us, but really, you doing this against Yahweh Shema Shai, not us, man. This is Luke 10:16. He that heareth you, heareth me. And he that despiseth you, despiseth me. And he that despiseth me, despiseth him that sent me. So if you despise the men of the Lord, you think to destroy our lives, you think to put slander on us. Hey, you ain't doing this to us, man. You doing this to Yahweh Shema Shai, because we are the Lord's messengers. We are the men of Yahweh Shema Shai. So touching us, you're touching the Lord. You're doing something unto the Lord, man. So you're gonna pay for that, and you don't get away with doing something evil against Yahweh Shema Shai and trying to stop his program, because this is the Lord's program. This is the truth that's going out. We ain't doing nothing but reading the scriptures, putting truth out, and people putting slander on our names, lies, to try to disband it and destroy it. But it would never come to naught. It would never fall. It would never crumble, because this is of the Lord. But you see that dude crumbled. You see that everything that he built and whatever plans he had going on is no more. This is Acts 5:38. It says, and now I say unto you, refrain from these men, and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. But if it be of Yahweh, ye cannot overthrow it, lest happily ye be found even to fight against God. So you think you're gonna fight against Yahweh Shema Shai? You're gonna fight against an omnipotent being? You think you're gonna stop his program and the things that he wants to happen? You out of your mind. So that's why that dude failed in taking us down and speaking against our elders and apostles, because this is of Yahweh Shema Shai. You don't stop this program, man. So I'm gonna end on this. Colossians 3:25. It says, but he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done. And there is no respect of persons. The Lord don't care if you're famous. He don't care if you're rich. He don't care who you know. And that dude was tied in with Freemasons. All right, that dude was a Freemason, man. That dude sold out, which is why he got, the little popularity that he did get. But the Lord don't care about none of that. You speak against him, you speak lies, you put deceit on his men, you will pay, and you will be touched. And that dude will be touched, man. And I pray a lot of weird things happen to him while he behind them bars, and they will, and it will, man. Because you don't get away with putting lies like that on the name of the men of the Lord. Okay, we ain't doing nothing but trying to save our nation, give our people understanding of who they are, and they just want to put lies on us and say this and say that. You will pay. Okay, so I pray this lesson was edifying. I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kodash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do it well. And salutations and blessings to you, Akim, that are pushing his word with truth, sincerity, and charity, and risk your lives to do so. Shalom, wa abababal.